Hello everybody and welcome. Today we're going to talk about the liver. Yes, that amazing organ that we have with so many functions that the liver has for us and such amazing job that does for our human body. Let's talk about that. But let's talk about the emotions behind each disease in the liver. Yes, from a fatty liver, from cancer in the liver, from cirrhosis, all of them, we're going to talk about it today. We're going to find the root cause of what causes emotionally for us to have these diseases. So let's talk about the liver, this amazing organ, which is the only organ in the human body that it's capable to regenerate itself. Yes, that has the capability to regenerate, which is a plus for us, because that will give us the opportunity to regenerate. Doesn't matter if it's a cirrhosis or it doesn't matter if it's cancer, we can regenerate this. Let's talk about it. So the liver, this big machine, that one of the main functions, because it has many, but one of the main functions in the liver is to process food, but to process it so well. It has to do a great job processing this food, so we can go through the day without hunger. And hunger and regeneration are the two words that I want you to remember, because those two words are key for understanding why emotionally we get diseases in the liver, and why we are capable also to heal the liver. So hunger, yes, that's the key word. Why? Because the liver, when it does a great job, we will go through the whole day without being hunger. But also another function that the liver has is to filter the blood. And when we talk about blood, we always have to talk about family, because all of the diseases related with blood, all the blood related diseases are family conflicts. When we have an issue just like anemia or leukemia, we need to look for conflicts in my family clan. I don't feel in this family clan like I'm part of it. Very deep problems in the family clan. I don't feel like I'm part of this family. They don't make me feel like it. Stories like that. But when we talk about the liver and the filtration that the liver does for the blood, we need to talk about what are those dirty family secrets, dirty stuff that I am not capable to filter. Those problems that my family has, dirty stuff, dirty, what the society calls dirty. And then we talk about really stuff that we don't like to talk about. Those are dirty stuff. I can't let go of that. I can't filter that. And that is what we need to look for when we have liver issues. And I said earlier, remember the word hunger. Why? Because when it's a conflict in the liver, when it's cirrhosis or fatty liver, doesn't matter. It's always a lack. Yes, I am lacking on the basics, my essentials. Those are love, money, religion. Sometimes I even lack on my beliefs, on my own God. I don't even know if God is with me. I don't even know if God actually protects me anymore. I am lacking on that. I am lacking on respect. Nobody respects me in the family. Lack of family, lack of protection in general, lack of recognition also. When I'm lacking of the very deep essentials that a human needs, that's when the liver conflicts start. And you may say, well, I have those conflicts. I'm lacking in love. I'm lacking, and I don't have liver issues. Because it depends on how we see it and how we perceive all of them and how we work with them. You may have lack of love. You may never felt love from your mother, let's say, but that doesn't create you a problem in the liver. Maybe not now, maybe years later, or maybe you just perceiving this in a different way than another person does it, and that is what makes us sick, the way that we perceive our life and how we take every issue, every problem in our lives. That's what it is. So let's talk about cancer in the liver. Cancer in the liver is exactly that. Cancer in the liver normally comes as a secondary cancer. Most of the time doesn't come as primary cancer. It comes as a secondary cancer. Why? Because let's say you may have breast cancer, you've been diagnosed with breast cancer, you worry now, you may lose your job, you may not have medical insurance, you may worry what's gonna happen to your children, what you're gonna do with your children if you get worse, or how you're gonna deal with all of this, or what you're lacking, what you're gonna be lacking. Or you may be worried your children will starve because you may not have a job anymore. This treatment requires everything from you, and you worry. And that's when liver cancer comes as a secondary cancer. When liver cancer comes as primary cancer, then we need to look for all of that. What happened there? What you felt that you were lacking? Or actually, what was lacking in your life? What was it? Was the love? Was the religion? God was not there for you when you needed. You lack in money. What is it? You need to find what was it, or what was it so dirty in your family that was impossible to filter. And that's when the tumor came to block it, because I can't filter this. I can't filter this. Fatty liver. Let's talk about fatty liver. A fatty liver, this is very interesting. People with fatty liver, I quite assure you, they were the first people that went to the supermarkets when the pandemic started and everybody was buying toilet paper, sugar, all the basics, all the essentials. Those people with fatty liver were the first people. Those people with fatty liver are the ones that if you go to their pantry, you will find that they have 7 kilos of sugar, 7 kilos of flour, 8 kilos of rice. They have loads. For those who live in America and they have Costco, Sam's Club, those are the ones that pack their pantries with everything, because the people that have fatty liver, they literally is a deep fear behind them to starve, to go through starvation, to have a shortage of food in their lives. Why, you may ask? Maybe they have a good job, maybe money keeps rolling in their life, so they're not really gonna starve, you may say. But deep inside is a big battle in between them, says, be careful, because anything can happen and tomorrow you may starve, because that already happened in their family members. That may happen in their parents, in their grandparents, people who went to the war, and people that really starved. And those memories is still in them, unconsciously, clearly. But they need to pack, they need to have loads, so we don't go through a shortage. We not gonna starve. I don't want to starve. I don't want to go through what they already went. Fatty liver, that is the case. Another cases, it could be somebody, let's say, with cancer in the liver. They got cancer when they just had a baby, let's say. It could be a man or a woman. They just had a baby and now they're worried. They're worried that they're gonna starve. They worry that they may not love this child like they should love it, or they may worry they not be able to provide for them and they're gonna be lacking that this baby. Those are stories behind of the family members already, that they already went to the same thing. They maybe had a grandfather when they had a baby, they lost their job and they were not able to subside for this baby, to give food, to give love even. So those are stories like that. That's what we need to look in the family tree. And then let's talk about cirrhosis for a second. I have a beautiful story. I had this lady that came to me. We did a consultation. She had cirrhosis. She never drunk in her life. Actually, she never drunk because her family members had problems with alcohol, so she never drunk. And she got cirrhosis. Why? Because she had a lot of dirty stuff that happened in her family. Really dirty stuff that happened to her, dirty stuff that the family member did to her, and that was really difficult for her to filter. But the worst part came when, in all of this dirtiness that she felt, she asked herself, where was God? Where was my God, the one that I believed in, the one that I know I love and I pray, I read the Bible for? Where was God when all this dirty stuff were happening to me? That was her question. So every time she was trying to regenerate this faith in God again, something really bad happened to her. And once again, she had to ask, where are you, God? Where are you? Where were you when all this happened to me? And that's when we had to work with her, because her beliefs in God were all messed up, all mistaken. And the God that she knew, that they taught her, was not the God that really was there for her. She had to understand why all this dirty stuff in her family happened. She had to understand that when we don't work on our emotions, when we don't work on these things, that stories keep repeating. And I am talking about sexual abuse, I'm talking about incest, I am talking on all of this dirty stuff. So when we don't work on that, when people and families keep this as a secret, they keep going through generations and generations. And this is exactly what happened to her and what happened to her children as well. So all of that, in all of those times, she was asking herself, where were you, God? And what she was lacking was in a God, in that God that was not there to protect her. So we had to work on that. And we had to, like I said in the beginning, remember the word regenerate, because the liver is the only organ that is capable to regenerate itself. So with her, we had to work on regenerate the faith, regenerate what really God was for her, and regenerate her faith in general in life. That not everything was dirty, not every family member was dirty, and not everything around her was dirty and difficult to filter. Well, I hope this will answer all of your questions about the liver. And if you have any questions, you can leave it below in the comments. I am gonna leave also below my social media, my Facebook account, my Instagram. I would really appreciate if you can share this video, because maybe somebody that you know has liver issues and this video may help them. Also, click on the subscribe button, click on the bell, so you can get informed every time I make a video. I hope you like it, and until next, see you soon. Bye bye.